Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris in our Song of the Star series. This is episode 40. This episode is going to run a little bit long because this is the last episode for the people watching the series as it comes out. It's the last episode for a little while because I'm going to switch back to Against All Odds Season 3 in the Long Dark and maybe some other things. This has been a fun series to play so far. We've had some back and forth in the comments as far as whether or not I want to continue it from, say, episode 41 to 60. One very strong argument for doing so is this little glowing indicator down here, the Sol system, Earth, and discovering, whether or not that would be a fun quest chain to complete. Also, the Horizon Signal content has not yet come to fruition. I'm not sure what's going on with that even at the moment, but we're not going to focus on that this episode. I actually have both of my major attack fleets getting ready to move down to the Copenjaxi hegemony's borders, and then we are going to wreck them royally, and it's going to be great. So that's the plan for this episode, and that's the reason it's going to run a little bit long. I want to make sure that we can have one complete war against the Copenjaxi. Hopefully we can do that in 35, 40, 45 minutes without being, without it going on for too long. So anyway, still doing some building out here that'll hopefully help with our energy deficit. We've got two very strong fleets now, so we're in a situation where, oh, hello. Nal Abnal has an asteroid headed towards it. So hang on. I might need to plan a detour. Yeah, let's plan a detour. Get that taken care of. This is one of our worlds. This is one asteroid strike we don't want to happen. So I've just sent the second Magnoli fleet. Magnoli, sorry. I've sent them to hit that asteroid, and then when they're done, I'll send them back down to where they were going before. So, other than that, we've got a lot of fun things going on. Specifically, where's that construction ship? Oh, there it is. Specifically, we've been expanding in two directions. Well, three directions. We've got this arm, and this arm, and technically four if you consider the fact that we're about to take over some of the Copenjaxi space. But we have a colony ship actually headed up toward Cadria right now to expand in this arm. And before anyone else says it, I want to say thanks to Sword Hunter for pointing out to me that I was being an idiot in the previous episode, and I was definitely... I'll get to this in a second. I was definitely sending the same colony ship around to different worlds because I was hitting... If you go to, what is it, F10 for the... No, that's a screenshot. Okay, thanks, game. What's the expansion plan? F9. So, if you're on the expansion planner and you're trying to call... If you're on this screen, I was meaning to click this button, but I was clicking this one. And these, of course, are your active colony ships. So these are orders that you've already given. So I was doing that at least once, maybe twice, maybe even three times. It was kind of disgraceful. But that's what was going on there. So I appreciate the heads up. There were some colonies that I had given orders for that now this colony ship's just been sent on a wild goose chase going, which colony do I frickin' start? Which planet do I colonize? So that's my bad. Looks like the Lumreba had to run from something. It will be back... next year in April. That's so weird that it takes so long. Ship just gets lost in hyperspace.
Evading hostile fleet.
What's happening? Where are all these hostiles? Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got science ships exploring. Oh, wow. Look how far down they've made it. They're way down here. There's lots of habitable worlds along this arm as well. So if we can expand faster than these guys in the future, assuming the series continues, we're going to have a pretty strong hold over the galaxy. It looks like our ships have arrived in Obnal. And they are taking out that asteroid nice and quick. Alright, so we got some minerals from it as well. Very nice. And the asteroid just vanishes because there's no asteroid explosion animation yet. Hopefully that's coming in the Banks update, which the Utopia expansion was just announced today. And I'm very, very excited about that. I'm going to have to start some patch coverage work pretty soon for Banks, because doing all of the Banks coverage at once I think is going to be a bad idea. It's a huge patch and it's going to be a big expansion, so I'm actually planning to spread it out a little bit and do update videos kind of as information comes out and as I can speak about stuff in chunks. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Even though Stellaris is going to take a break from the 6 p.m. slot for a bit, I will be covering the patches in the coming days, hopefully. Or the developer diaries, excuse me, that's what I meant to say. Sorry, let's keep the game going so that we can actually accomplish things.
Ships upgraded.
Ships upgraded. Who was upgrading? Oh, colony ships. Or construction ships, rather. Okay. Huh. Tiny alien construct. A simple scan reveals there's some sort of ritualistic container holding the remains of an alien spacefarer. Why don't we just get some society research from that? Yeah, let's not worry about it too much. Notice our credit deficit. It's pretty intense. Do I have any sectors that aren't really contributing? Not really. Let's pause and look for a moment. Planet and sector management. We can still have 6 more sectors. What controls the sector limit? Freudian slip, Hadrian? We can effectively control 18 sectors. Okay, it's from owned planets. That's... Okay, so the number of planets you own does influence directly the number of sectors that you can build. Okay, I've actually got a number of sectors that are focused on energy. And yet, we are really struggling with energy production. It's just because these ships are so... these ships are taking up so much... oh, words come to me. They're just taking up so much maintenance. But it's also because we're colonizing this world for the first time. So we're going to need to do a new sector as soon as this world's colonized. And I might go ahead and queue up another colony ship. Because there are definitely some tropical worlds. There are worlds 100% habitability. That's nice. Okay, so the Kuvarian have declared the Zokplot allied worlds as their rivals. If you're curious who those are, there's now a rivalry between these two powers, which those two powers are pretty strong. They're shaping up to have control over a lot of the galaxy. Non-aggression pact invitation. The Miravanda commonalities want a non-aggression pact. You're down here? Sure. You're a ways away from me. I have no problem being diplomatic with you. How close are we to finishing this colony? 2 months? Not bad at all. But yeah, that energy deficit is painful. I wish there was a way to work around it. Also, hang on. Let's have a look at my factions and make sure there's no demands. The secessionist commandos are actually gaining faction support. So maybe if I suppress them, I can make them go away entirely, because that's a small faction. Alright, meanwhile, I need to keep things... I know I need to keep things as unpaused as possible in order to actually make progress on this episode. Colony's established, but we still have a ridiculous... I mean, the colony drain is just due to... Oh, that might be it too. Yeah, there's this. There's the sector, or not the sector limit, but the core limit. Alright, so representatives from a large community belonging to the primitive aliens on Nal Fianita have come forward with a surprising request. They wish to leave the reservation and join our colony as full citizens. Though they are primitive and have been exposed to little in the way of technology, they seem earnest and hardworking. They belong in the reservation. Oh, wow. And so they responded by breaching the perimeter. They're pissed. Interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a new sector over here. Is it F9 that we decided it was? Or no, it's F5 for planets and sectors. I'll remember the hotkeys eventually. So, create new sector. There. I'm with the kid in Gladiator. Okay, that's that. And now our energy deficit is a little bit better. Alright, so this is Sec Cadria. Now, with that being done, this tropical world is probably colonizable. Yep, easy. So let's get some of our core pop from Nalzaroth. We're going to land right smack dab on that awesome food. And this is going to be Nal Akarnar. And we actually have enough influence to go ahead and colonize this system as well. So let's do it. Let's go right there. Nal Marust. Again, for those of you who are just jumping in, Nal is the voices language we came up with for it's the first colony in each system. Okay, the first Non-Magnolia has arrived down here. Let's uh-oh. So the Mirror Bandit commonalities are now at war with the Zakplot allied worlds. I feel like that's going to go badly for the commonalities. Commonalities don't really... They're not... The commonalities are down here. They're these two little things, and then there's these guys. One has a clear advantage, just saying. Now where... Okay, here we go. It is almost time to declare war. 10 minutes into the episode. Okay. These guys are already our rivals. If we declare war, we want... Preferably, I would like to get all of those systems from them in one fell swoop. So, Feldazir, Crash, Morgard, Ditrim, and Rule. Okay, so it's not going to let us have... Oh, that's actually their capital world. So no, that's not going to work. But if I get them... Hang on, which world is their capital world? Do I have that information? Chlacht. Daksush is a world in their capital system. We could actually share a system with them if I got them to give that up. Oh, I just lost all that. That's dumb. Okay. Actually, I should have expected that. So we definitely want Feldazir. We definitely want Ditrim. We definitely want Morgard. We definitely want Crash. And then we'll probably end up hitting the capital world. Yeah, it's Daksush. So I could go ahead and get them to give me Daksush, which would give us a staging ground for hitting their capital. That would also be a great way to humiliate them. So let's go ahead and confirm that as our war goals. And then let's also just have a look at this again. They are completely and totally... Well, actually, they're showing as inferior now. So they're still weaker than us, but they're not as weak as they were before. Let's go ahead and make our jump. I'm going to send one fleet here. And we're going to send the second fleet, say, here. Just momentarily until I can get a sense for where their units are. Once I have sensors in their territory, it'll be easier to tell what my moves need to be. Massive attack fleet on the way. Of course, not nearly as massive as they get in Stellaris. I need to go ahead and queue up upgrades for some more of these ships, don't I?
System survey complete. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Oh wow. They just jumped in and wiped out whatever it is they were attacking.
Evading hostile fleet.
Alright, so much for that station.
Situation log updated.
Let's eliminate that, and then I need you to come back here. You guys, tell you what, go ahead and make a jump. No, don't go to Ditrim, because that looks like it's... Well, there is a jump line, so I could go to Ditrim if I wanted to, but... Yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and head to Ditrim. Just hit them really hard and fast. Meanwhile, I also want to get my transport fleet down here. I haven't given that order yet. That's going to be kind of important if I want to actually capture their planet. Alright, this station's not going to last long at all. Goodbye. Okay, so now these guys are going to bomb Urxus for a bit. They don't appear to have... They do have a transport fleet in Ditrim. Say goodbye to that station. That's going to die too. And then I think what I want to do is I do want to go ahead and move on from these systems, and I do want to hit their capital system. I want to kill their bases. I would like to eliminate their stations as rapidly as possible. Now, how are we doing here? Are we doing... Yes, limited ground support. We've already completely worn down their fortification, so as soon as my troop transports are down here, we can capture that planet pretty easily. Looks like they're already building a new station there, which is funny. Alright. Oh, interesting. There have been many reports of unexplainable seismic disturbances on Null Cadria. Tremors can be felt across the planet. Oh, yes, this happened in another game of mine recently. This is really cool. And many of our settlements have suffered damage. While investigating the earthquakes, our scientists discovered a vast network of subterranean caverns. The deepest of these caverns are home to some kind of indigenous civilization, and they appear to be tunneling towards the surface. Ground vibrations from our settlements may have triggered this behavior, but we cannot be certain. There is no telling how these aliens will react when they spill out of their tunnels and encounter our colonists. We have to deal with this situation. So, subterranean civ. So, why don't I go ahead and do a preemptive strike? Because we're pretty strong at this point. In my solo game where I discovered this event, I did the opposite.
Construction complete.
Alright, so it's taking a bit to destroy this station.
Special project complete.
Okay, excellent. So that was handled pretty quickly. Meanwhile, we are also wreaking havoc on their defense capabilities. We got some energy credits from that deal as well, which is useful considering our current deficit.
Situation log updated.
In order to really move the needle on this war, though, okay, there is a transport fleet here. Let's see if we can capture them. I hate that I can't select my fleet by clicking on that icon. It's ridiculous.
Situation log updated.
There we go. Alright, so that stuff's been annihilated. The Oxbraxi civilization has been encountered in the Escant system. Wait, no, where was that? Damn it! Hang on. Where are you? Ah, they're down here. They're actually not that far away from my borders. Interesting. Okay, and let's see where the colony ships are going. Yeah, we have colony ships heading to both of those worlds. Okay. Alright, you go back to automatic exploration. You need to upgrade.
System survey complete.
I'm fully aware that giving these upgrade orders as I'm giving them is probably recalling a number of these science ships, which is why these are still traveling despite the fact that I gave them the order a while ago. But they do need to have the latest technology, so at some point these ships do need to come home.
Fleet engaged.
Okay, so we have returned,
Hostile fleet engaged.
and they have a couple of construction ships in the area. They're going to regret... Okay, it looks like they've canceled that station they were building, interestingly enough. What is this? Alien space station. What is this? What space station do you have over your planet that I can't attack? That's weird. We'll figure it out in a minute. Alright, so you go this way. We're at 11% war score so far, so I mean this is going well, but we need our transport ships. So speaking of that, here's one right now. And we need to come down here to Feldasir and crash. So actually, let's... Ah, gunpowder has been discovered by the primitive alien civilization on Glugrug. Cool. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and bring our transport fleet in and capture Urxus.
Situation log updated.
Alright, looks like we've encountered some new aliens. Research. We have a huge energy deficit. This is surprising. Hang on. I need to do more to see if I can change this, especially with sectors that have really high energy production. Let's see if we can amp this up. These, of course, have high energy production because they are already producing energy. Sec Ozma. Let's have you focus on energy and you focus on energy. Let's have you focus on energy too. I don't care. Like, We need all the energy we can get. And it's going to take a second for that to kick in, but hopefully that'll make a difference.
Colony established. Special project.
The Guisibor Empire. Excellent. Alien creatures, I speak on behalf of the Grand Marshal Hablorch, the undisputed ruler of the Guisibor Empire. Respect our borders and keep out of Guisibor affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your wretched worlds. You will find yourself no match for us, Guisiborans. Let's see where they are. I don't even know where they are. Seriously, where are they? I don't know where the empire I just met exists. Alright, so let's go ahead and conquer Urxus, because it's been worn down.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log.
Actually, wait. What is happening? How is there already a station again? Are they still building it? Yes, it's still being built. It's fine. So I can conquer this planet before that becomes a threat. There they go.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, so this ship's been upgraded. You need to go back to auto-exploring, and so do you. Meanwhile, so how's Crash looking? Kill that, and kill that. Interesting, it looks... Oh, they've got an attack fleet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Heading for Morgard, actually. It's actually a pretty strong attack fleet. Our war score is back down to 4%. How is that exactly? When we've destroyed so many of their stations. Are they in my territory or something? No, they're not.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Where?
Situation log updated.
Too many colonized systems. Oh, okay, that's part of my energy deficit problem. I've got all these systems over here. I'm at 6 of 5 right now. Let's... This is what you get when you multitask. Colonizing, warring, and commentating at once. This is Set Cadria. That's right. I need to go down here to sectors. Manage sector. Done. Okay, so now our income is not nearly as bad.
Colony established.
How's this going here?
Enemy planet secured.
Nice. Alright, so let's embark all of our ships there. Now we've got our fleet in one spot. Now where the hell did their fleet go? We've conquered one of their worlds, but we need to... Basically what I need to do is I need to keep all my ships together now at this point. For obvious reasons. Because that was a massive attack fleet. So we're going to go ahead and head down to Crash together. And then to Feldazir together. And this will give them the opportunity to maybe make a move against Morgard. Alright, that construction ship needs an upgrade. Is there anywhere else I can build anything? Because this is insane. I think I can trade for some credits, right? Yeah, we need to trade for energy credits. So... That's better. Yeah, we already have that deal. Nothing for now. Thank you. Alright, that helps a little bit. Now, I just remembered I didn't seed my new sector. So they're hurting. Where are you? Are you at the bottom of the list? Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and seed them with energy credits. I'll give them 1,000. Most of the ones that I just bought. Alright, now let's go back here. We need to hit crash.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ships upgraded. Situation log updated.
So there's the Gwesibor Empire.
Hostile fleet
They're in Morgard.
Situation log updated.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, they just emerged right here. That's why there's a station there. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that there's two different logos. This is their capital world. Holy crap. I'm going to have to annihilate them real quick. So they must have just emerged as a civilization. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. I'll declare war on them real quick. All right, there is their fleet. So this is our moment. Let's go ahead and head back to Morgard as rapidly as we can. Hopefully they don't chicken out. We've got 3 jumps to make. This is going to be one heck of a battle.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, you auto-explore. Same with you. Now, I think we're already invading here, right? Yes, we are. Alright, so one of their worlds is already falling to us. Alright, since we're coming back here, I think I probably need to just go ahead and declare for these guys. So let's go ahead and confirm this war as well. So we're now at war with the Gwesibor as well, because we can eliminate them quickly. Okay, we've arrived.
Situation log updated.
This is going to be a hell of a fight.
Updated. Planet lost tangential.
We failed to fend off the invaders on Urxus. Okay, so they retook Urxus from us. Briefly. Their ships are dying. Mine aren't, really.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so much for their fleet. Now let's pay a visit to this world. And let's have our transports come back. Currently they are on Zert. As soon as they're done, which is in a couple of seconds.
Research complete.
I'm so annoyed that another empire popped up in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Naval capacity just went up. Army health could go up. Naval capacity could go up. Oh, a bunch of these could be useful. Why don't we just go for additional army health? So invading armies are even stronger. Alright, so this is done.
Enemy planet secure.
Embark all. So now we're doing quite well in our war. And I think we may actually be able to go ahead and get these guys to surrender. Nope, not quite. But we will soon. We need to invade their planet, and then we will have control of it. We're going to land on their planet first, because it's going to fall quickly. It's going to be kind of sad, honestly.
Ships upgraded.
Oh no! I hope they don't intercept my transports. Okay, good. Alright, we need to send one of my attack fleets to intercept the force that they're sending. So they're going to come mess with the planet that I just captured. See, ping-ponging like this in games really makes me mad. I confess. Okay, actually, good. They're not going to ping-pong. They're going to come straight towards me. Oh, yes they are. Yes they are. They're going to go back and forth. No, I need both fleets here. Thanks. Maybe I gave the order to the wrong one. Alright, so we are currently invading this world that's just established itself as an interstellar empire. Welcome to the galactic stage! The voices now control you. Alright, so that's that. We're at 100% war score. Negotiate. Force demands. The best possible outcome. Perfect. Alright, so now let's rename this... let's just make it Null Kenny. And then we need to embark our armies. Okay, now let's bomb the crap out of Urxis for a bit. Land on Urxis. Retake it. Okay, so they do have a powerful fleet here. Okay, I can select them by clicking that. I don't understand why it's not consistent. I was pointing out earlier that I couldn't select by clicking on that icon, but I just did.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, so their fleet just ran for it, like chickens. So let me wipe out their stations in this system so they have a little bit less in the way of resource collection. Unless they're going to attack Zert now, which they very well could. Yeah, that's what they're going to do! You have got to be kidding me.
Situation log updated.
Alright, so we're going to try and hit them right now so that that fleet is gone. That's going to help with our war score as well.
Enemy planet secured.
Good! Alright, so now we've taken control of this planet as well. Again. Let's embark our troops. And then we need to go ahead and send
Science ship under
these guys back. Science ship under attack? What? By who? Oh, okay. You're just exploring. I don't normally get that notification a lot when a science ship is just randomly getting attacked by something it's discovered. Actually, it looks like the Foundling is taking a bit of a beating right now. Foundling, turn back. Get out. Holy crap, Foundling's gonna die! No!
Research complete.
That was the ship that came back from the void. Lame. Okay, so let's go ahead and build an advanced railgun while we can. Or let's research it, rather. Now let's upgrade this science ship. Since we just finished Durasteel armor, everyone that we just upgraded is ready for new stuff, and they're still going to be close by, so I'm going to go ahead and give that order. It's a little bit hectic. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Alright, and we have another new colony outside of our boundaries. Where? Oh, Nalkenny, of course. Down here. So on account of that, we have a huge energy deficit again. But we need to finish this war. Alright, there goes their fleet.
Situation log updated.
We're at 53% war score with them now. I need to get a science ship down here to get all this debris. There's a ton of debris to be picked up.
Ships upgraded.
No, I don't want you to move. I want you to attack. Oh my god. There's so many overlapping like icons on the screen that it's not letting me just click on something to attack it. Very frustrating.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, that construction ship is not going to last long.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Ships
Where are you?
upgraded.
You're in Feldazir? Great. Then
Hostile fleet
destroy these things.
Hostile fleet engaged.
What's happening? Why can I not give you orders anymore? Scientist has died. Great. Yeah, let's go for an anomaly discovery chance. Okay. Now, I just gave you orders. You. What's your deal? Oh, you got engaged in combat, that's why.
Situation log updated.
So one of the things that's disorienting me is that when you are in combat, the little lines that show these are my attack orders go away, so I can't tell intuitively that the game is registering my orders the way that I can otherwise. It's very frustrating. That's why you're seeing my frustration to a certain extent, because it's like I can't tell if what I'm doing is working. And they have another fleet that's attacking my transport fleet. What a joke. Am I going to lose my transports now? Oh, guys, we might... I don't know about this. We might not
Situation log updated.
win this war in this episode. They're being way too obnoxious. Retreat. Good. Get the hell out. They won't be back till next year because of the weird
Hostile fleet engaged.
hyperspace mechanics. But at least we didn't lose our transports. Now, what is happening? Where are all of their ships coming from?
Situation log updated.
Their economy at this point should be crippled.
Situation log updated.
Should be nothing. And yet, they are managing to consistently harass me. I mean, I guess they had just more stuff going on up here and they brought all their ships down and I'm slowly annihilating them, but... I saw those indicators about it being inferior, pathetic, etc., and I just expected a little bit less of a fight than this.
Situation log updated.
Where are you going?
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, so they have a transport fleet here in Ditram that we need to hit. And then we're going to send this fleet to take out this small fleet that they use to scare off my transports. Scaring off the transports, that's really put a dent in my efforts. Alright, so it looks like the transport fleet has emerged here. Thankfully, they're somewhat close. Also, can I get a science ship, perhaps, to come down here and just hang out? It's not quite safe just yet to send them in for this debris, but I want to try to as soon as I can. Alright, let's pay a visit to their capital system again, because I feel like they need to be taught a lesson. Okay, I'm going to set that fleet stance to aggressive, because right now they're not auto-engaging when they should.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Good, we got him. Jumped right on top of him.
Ships upgraded. Situation log updated.
Have a nice life. Alright, so far they haven't really rebuilt in rule. And then how are our transports doing? Alright, we're at 62% war score with them. We need to conquer Feldazir, and then we might be able to negotiate for peace. Maybe. Perhaps. We'll see. No, not the rally point. Where's my transport fleet? Come down to Feldazir, please. And I also need to send probably this fleet. I'm going to send my main fleet into the core of their territory and just kind of keep an eye out for other fleets of theirs. They have a transport fleet in Ukalian, or Uquelon, I guess is how you pronounce that, but you guys were supposed to roll over a lot more easily than this. I'm kind of annoyed. I guess that's the downside of when you have kind of a lopsided war, where you're not expecting a tactical challenge. You kind of just, it gets frustrating when it's not over really fast, right? Hello, thank you. Land armies. Okay, now I have a science ship on its way down. Is it the Lum Lyra that I sent down? I would imagine that's why you're here. No, it's the Lum Lysolis. But there's a science ship right here. It's ready to go. So, the Lum Lysolis, you just need to auto-explore. And then the Lum Lyra, I can have you research stuff. You start getting this debris, please. Alright, we're at 70% war score now. As soon as we capture Feldazir, what is happening? Okay, I don't care about the implant. Crap. At least one of our armies are involved in an invasion. Yes, I know. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Are they attacking Erxus? Yeah, they are. They're hitting Erxus again. What a joke. With their two crappy little... They're just getting through my defenses because I don't have any up. And they're hitting me with whatever they can, which is adorable. One thing I could do is I could split up this fleet now that there are no large fleets to worry about. Which I'll probably do. Alright, so we control Gauze. That's done. We're at 75% war score. Can we go ahead and just get them to give this stuff up? So this was our entire war, with the exception of that planet in their capital system. We can go ahead and get them to give us this. So you know what? Let's do it. That was ridiculous. Alright, we now own all of that. And I need to definitely set up... Holy crap. I need to set up a new sector right now. Create a new sector. Everything in this new branch, which we do have access to through the Fiona system. Nice. And what is this? So there's an unidentified empire in one of our systems. So we're going to have to take... Or maybe not? Oh, it's a ring world! Holy crap! Hey! And then there looks like there's a new station for us to explore. Cool. Alright, well that wasn't exactly smooth. These ships need to be upgraded and healed. And meanwhile, where's our science ship? Got lots of research projects. Need to collect lots of debris. That'll be good for research, as combat almost always is. And this is Nal Kenny, so this is, I guess we'll call this... Yep, we have to call it Set Kenny, don't we? There it is. Pretty impressive. So now we probably need another war if there is to be another 20-episode run of Song of the Stars. And by the way, I'll take this moment just to clarify. Of course, I'm going to play more Stellaris on the channel. What I'm torn about is whether or not I might want to go ahead and start a new series with a new story. We've played this one for 40 episodes now, and it's been a lot of fun, but it's a unique campaign, right? And I'd prefer to start another unique campaign with a new story, or maybe I wouldn't prefer, but I'm thinking about it. But there are definitely things that I still haven't done here, and I do like to finish what I start. It's just, as many of you know who have played Paradox games for a long time, there are never really any clear endpoints, and to think in terms of, oh, okay, let's conquer the entire galaxy, then we'll consider it over, this series wouldn't be over for a long time. So, I think one thing I would like to do if I came back, or a couple of things I'd like to do, I would like to defeat these guys, because we are actually, we have more naval capacity than them now. Their fleet power is diminishing compared to ours, so we are getting stronger compared to the Fallen Empire. So there would be a point maybe within the next 20 episodes, maybe, where we might stand a chance against them if we did a 41 through 60. So what I am thinking right now, for those of you who are watching this live and who know that after this episode there's going to be a break, of course if you're watching this in the backlog and episode 41 is already up, then hey, go ahead and watch it. It's there. Go, enjoy. But, or maybe it's not. Who knows? But what I will say is that I am likely to give this series a bit longer of a break, just like I did last time. And it might be because I want to start another Stellaris series in the meantime. But I just feel like there's some other 6 p.m. content that I want to explore just for the good of the channel and for the sake of my enjoyment. So I don't know that this series will be back in 20 days per se, but at the same time, I'm nothing if I'm not receptive to your feedback. So let me know what you want to see from this series, and I'll kind of see what the consensus is with my input and everyone else that's been watching, and we'll go from there. So yeah, it's been fun. 40 episodes in. If this is to be the last episode, I mean, look how far we got. We've done a ton of damage to the Copenjaxi hegemony in one war. It was a bit obnoxious to fight them the way that we did, but I think there's a pretty good case that maybe one more war, possibly 2 more. Oh wait, diplomatic response. What does this mean? We've not given up on our mission to eradicate the Copenjaxi. You are the Copenjaxi. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so it went well. And I mean, we definitely have started to establish ourselves as this not only hegemonic, but precursor power that exists in this galaxy. And nothing else can really stand up to us. So, aside from the Fallen Empire here. So it's been a lot of fun. Again, your comments are welcome as far as what you want the future of the series or just Stellaris content in general on the channel to look like, and I would be open to it. Thanks very much for watching. As usual, science fiction, survival, and or simulation content will continue in the 6 p.m. Eastern Time slot beyond this series. So if this series is over or hasn't come back when you're watching this, it'll always be something else in one of those 3 veins. And comments are welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.